Online,
camfm.co.uk,
on air,
97.2,
and across Cambridge.
your news, your Cam FM.
Daytime TV dynamo Jerry Springer spoke at Cambridge on Thursday, the 12th of November 2015. He spoke to Cam FM about his career in politics and television and his views on the entertainment industry.
I'm sorry, you just mentioned there that you ran for office when you were younger, and I was just wondering that given the kind of current landscape of US politics, the kind of perceived dysfunctionality in Washington, do you think if you were the age you were when you first ran today, like, would you have been as inspired to get involved to run? Would you have felt you were able to put yourself forward in the current climate?
Yes, because the issues are something I really believe in. I mean, you could wake me up in the middle of the night and shake me and, ask me a position on an issue and it'd be the same all the time. In other words, I was never interested, as I said, in making a living as a politician. I was very active in the 60s when I was going through school, college and law school. I was active in the civil rights movement and I was active in the anti-war movement, the Vietnam War. So that's what drove me to politics. So it never would have crossed my mind, is this an appropriate time? I was pissed off about the war, and I was pissed off about segregation. So that's what got me into it, and I still have those same views. So yeah, the time wouldn't have made a difference. It was just something, and they say sometimes when you get older, you get more conservative. That hasn't happened to me at all. I'm just as liberal as I've ever been. I realize, I'm in a different income bracket now, and I've been successful in show business, but that's my job. It's not my passion. I never grew up no one picked me in high school and said, this kid's going to be in show business. I don't have any particular talent. I'm not this hunk. I'm not this great actor. I don't sing real well, although you should hear something. But anyway, it turned out that here I am, and I realized successful in show business. But that's separate from my politics, and I find that I'm very comfortable with that. Then I can stay pure. I never had to compromise what I believe in because, oh my God, I got to make a living. I knew that I would never make a living at politics. It's just kind of like with religion or whatever. It's something you believe in, but I don't want to make a profit from it. Now, I didn't know that I would wind up in show business. I thought I'd be a lawyer because that's what I was trained to do. But I never mix my show business with my politics. I go out separately to speak of it.
You come as a figure who's very famous for their show business and support democratic figures.
That's my politics.
Yeah, but that's part of you're able to do that because of your show business.
Yeah, but there are a lot of people in politics that aren't in show business. In other words, that happens to be my job. I would still talk and work in the same issues even if I was a truck driver. Mm-hmm. So, we can't say because you're in show business, therefore you're going to be, you have a political platform or whatever. You can be famous or you can be successful in a whole bunch of areas. But no, it's very important. We should not mix. I know Donald Trump is trying to do that.
Yeah.
But I don't believe you mix show business with politics, because what you do then no one takes the politics seriously. Mm-hmm. If on my show, when we've got, people dancing around and fighting, doing all the silly stuff, if I then gave a political talk in the middle of the show, who would take that seriously?
But you're saying that, but you've got Donald Trump is doing quite well and the policies being taken seriously. Ronald Reagan was a famous actor and he was taken seriously enough to become president.
Yeah, I'm not saying people don't do it. I'm saying I don't approve of it.
But so we won't see you in politics ever again?
Well, one, I'm too old. But if I did run for office, I would stop doing the show.
Okay. Fair.
That's what I'm saying. In other words, when NBC Universal hires me to host a show about outrageous behavior. So that's what I do. But I'm not permitted to talk my politics in the middle of the show. Plus, when people are watching the show, they want to see the show. They're not interested in what my politics, you know, if I suddenly start talking about the impact of inflation on the world bond market,
Yeah.
they would say, hey, whoa, let's bring out whatever. So, so I keep that separate, and I think that's fine in a free society, but, you know, in a democratic society, we have the concept of citizen government, citizen politics, so that you shouldn't be a professional. See, that's why I think politics becomes dishonest. It becomes intellectual, not I'm not saying dishonest in terms of taking money, I'm saying intellectually dishonest. If the way I support my family is by being a political office holder, that means I have to win the next election if I want to continue to put food on the table for my family. So there will be all this pressure for me to say whatever the public wants to hear, not because I really believe it, but because, you know, my kids got to eat. Well, that's a terrible position to be in. So that's what I'm saying. Make your living doing something else. And when you're in politics, that should be because you have a cause, because you know, you're going to devote some part of your life right now to doing it, which I did. I took 10 years of my life and devoted it to running, you know, being in political office. But it never dawned on me that that's how I would one day make my living.
So for young people who are interested in politics, would you kind of say hold off, spend some time doing something else, and then go in, or are you
Not
saying-
necessarily, because I did the politics first in terms of elective office. I am saying do not look at politics as a career. Once you think of it as a career, then you are going to start, even you won't be aware of it, you'll start intellectually selling out. No, you treat politics as something you believe in, something that is sacred, something that is important, and you make your living doing something else. You know, so I'm saying just keep it separate, that's all. You can do both, but don't confuse one with the other because you'll ruin both in a sense.